This is the 18 WJTS News.
Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS News for this Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. Thank you so much for choosing us for your local news coverage this evening. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam reporting. On Friday, January 9th at approximately 9:45 p.m., Trooper John Villanueva was patrolling the city of Jasper near Newton Street and 10th Street when he stopped a Honda passenger car for failing to dim the vehicle's bright lights. Trooper Villanueva spoke to the driver of the car and the passenger, who identified himself as 58-year-old Jesse Reed of Huntingburg. During the interaction, Trooper Villanueva recognized indicators of criminal activity and requested the assistance of a canine. Jasper Sergeant Duncan and his Canine partner Mac arrived to assist Trooper Villanueva. Canine Mac performed an open-air sniff of the car and gave a positive indication of the presence of narcotics. Due to a positive canine alert on the vehicle, officers conducted a search and found 2 small bags containing approximately 1 gram of suspected methamphetamine, controlled substances, legend drugs, and drug paraphernalia. Trooper Villanueva arrested Reed and transported him to the DuBois County Jail without incident. Jesse Reed was arrested and preliminarily charged with possession of methamphetamine, a level 6 felony, possession of a legend drug, a level 6 felony, possession of a controlled substance, Class A misdemeanor, and possession of paraphernalia, a Class A misdemeanor. On Sunday, January 11th, the Indiana State Police and the Tell City Police Department responded to a residence in Tell City for a suspected domestic battery. When officers arrived, they spoke to a female victim. The male had already left the residence due to visible injuries. The victim was treated by EMS personnel but refused further medical treatment. The victim told officers she believed her ex-husband was going to his parents' residence in Christney. Preliminary investigation revealed the victim was at her residence when she and her ex-husband, 40-year-old Daniel Taylor of Christney, Indiana, began arguing about marital property. The victim was choked and struck several times around the head by Taylor, knocking her to the ground. Taylor left in a pickup truck as the victim called 911. A short time later, officers with the Indiana State Police and Spencer County Sheriff's Office located Taylor at a residence in Christney. Taylor was arrested without incident and was transported to the Perry County Jail, where he is being held on bond. Daniel Taylor was arrested and charged with domestic battery with prior unrelated conviction for battery against the same family or member, a level 5 felony, and strangulation, a level 6 felony. The Memorial Medical Center Foundation has announced the addition of Craig Busey and Claire Fromey to its board of directors. Busey is president and CEO of Springs Valley Bank and Trust Company and brings experience in leadership, technology, and strategic planning, along with a strong background in community banking and regional economic development. Fromey is a longtime Jasper High School educator, community volunteer, and lifelong advocate for education. She joins the board as an ex-official member in her role as president of the Memorial Medical Center Auxiliary, where she also is an active volunteer. Foundation leaders say both individuals bring valuable expertise and deep commitment to strengthening patient care, supporting caregivers, and advancing healthcare excellence. The foundation also recognized Rachel Hulls for her service as she steps off the board. Founded in 1974, the Memorial Medical Center Foundation supports Deaconess Memorial Medical Center through local philanthropy, assisting patients in need and funding healthcare services across the region. The DuBois County Community Foundation is pleased to announce the appointment of 2 new board members, Luke Bobble and Adam Hettinger. Luke Bobble is the manager of Jasper Production Systems at Jasper Engines and Transmissions and resides in Huntingburg. Luke is a member of the Jasper Endows Today and Tomorrow, or JET, a Jasper Engines Giving Circle administered by the Community Foundation. Adam Hettinger is a Jasper resident and is vice president of sales at the Dad's Root Beer Company. Adam previously served on the Community Foundation's Grants Committee. In addition to the new board members, there are several changes in the leadership roles. Evan Donhauer has been appointed as the new president, Ryan Kramer as vice president, and Rachel Steckler as secretary. Ashley Blessinger will continue the role of treasurer, and Mary Beth Becky Beckman remains governance chair. The Community Foundation is governed by a 15-member volunteer board of directors from across the county, providing strategic leadership, fiduciary oversight, and advocacy to advance the organization's mission. Jasper High School has announced the appointment of Ben Werney as the new head director of the Jasper Marching Wildcats. School officials say Werney brings head director experience in both Paoli and Greenwood, along with a strong connection to the Jasper community. He also has an in-depth understanding of Jasper's music programs, which leaders say positions him well to continue the program's tradition of excellence. The Jasper Marching Wildcat program expressed confidence in Werney's leadership and thanked him for stepping into the role to lead and support student musicians. Also from Jasper High School, JHS has earned silver recognition on the 2025 College Board AP Scholars Honor Roll, highlighting the school's success in expanding access to advanced placement coursework and college credit opportunities. The honor is based on performance in 3 areas. Jasper High School received silver rankings for college culture and college credit, reflecting student participation in AP courses and successes on AP exams. The school also earned a platinum ranking in college optimization, recognizing strong alignment between AP course enrollment and student achievement. Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai says the recognition reflects the district's commitment to providing meaningful academic challenges and helping students graduate with more options for their future. Another historic building at French Lick Resort is coming back to life in a modern-day revival. The Billard and Bowling Pavilion, located just a short walk from West Baden Springs Hotel in the Hotel Gardens, is opening its doors to guests for the first time in more than 90 years. With 6 bowling lanes along with pool tables and a new pizzeria, French Lick Resort's newest attraction officially opened to the public today, with a grand reopening ceremony being held at a later date. This is the only building on French Lick Resort grounds that had not undergone a modern renovation until now. The original Billard and Bowling Pavilion opened Christmas Day of 1917, and guests came here for fun and games until the nearby West Baden Springs Hotel closed its doors to guests in the early 1930s, following, of course, the Great Depression. This refurbished recreation hall is now open to guests of all French Lick Resort hotels as well as the public. Bowling and billiards open until 11 p.m. on Sunday through Thursday and on midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. And the Billard and Bowling Pavilion can be booked for group functions for those wanting indoor recreation plus outdoor use with terrific views. DuBois County's America 250 Committee is set to meet on Thursday, January 22nd at 6 p.m. in the Jasper Public Library's Hickory Room. The mission of America 250 is to commemorate the United States of America's 250th anniversary in 2026 by planning events, projects, and celebrations. Local organizations possibly benefiting from attendance include veterans groups, DAR, SAR, Scouting, 4-H, service clubs, Chamber of Commerce, public libraries, historical groups, and local government, as well as interested local citizens. The focus of those attending is to coordinate activities to most effectively use resources. The group has already had 5 successful meetings where ideas were shared. There's been discussion about planned and potential activities, including quilting, the planting of Liberty trees, fireworks and drone events, coordination of community church bell ringings, 18th century reenactments of Toussaint DuBois's life, public readings of the Declaration of Independence, and community meals, to mention a few. For more information, you're asked to contact the DuBois County Historical Society President, Gary Eck, at geck@eck-monday.com or by phone at 812-634-8001. Yesterday, Governor Mike Braun joined local leaders to celebrate the ribbon cutting of the District Phase 2, a major workforce housing development in Princeton, Indiana that was made possible through a Ready 2.0 investment. The project added 110 new 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments to the existing community, expanding housing options near Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Indiana, and helping more Hoosiers live closer to where they work. Combined with Phase 1, the district will provide more than 250 total units of workforce housing in Gibson County. The project received nearly $3 million in Ready 2.0 funding, which helped unlock more than $14 million in private investment, while additional matching funds were provided by JWK Investments, Liberty Federal Credit Union, and the City of Princeton. The Phase 1 of the district, supported by a $2.5 million Ready 1.0 investment, opened back in 2024. More than half of its residents are Toyota employees, addressing a critical housing shortage for workers who've previously faced commutes of 40 minutes or more each way. And that has been your Tuesday news right here on 18 WJTS. Next up is your weather forecast.